Right, this video is to just show you briefly on what the favorites and the program functions do, which is one of the major improvements that came over what the Airtouch 4 can do, and it's a lot more detailed than what the Airtouch 2 Plus can do. It's something I personally use all the time because I don't really then have to use my phone app to control anything or the screen to control everything, and it's kind of set up based around what my solar production does. And as I'm in Queensland, it's always hot, so I prefer my unit to start up during the day while I'm at work, and it costs me nothing to run it anyway, and it stops my system having to work really hard when the house has already been heated up. So to access the programs feature, you tap the menu up the top right here and go into programs. Tap on new program, which opens up this page. So we're going to make one first, which is called daytime. And then we need to pick our start time. So our start time for me is usually 10 AM. And then I have an end time normally of 9 PM. And you can pick what days of the week you want that to run on, if you don't want it to be Wednesday or something silly. But I tap all. You can tap exclude public holidays, and because you've got it connected to the internet and it knows your geolocation, if there happened to be Friday was a public holiday, then it would exclude that day, because it's kind of assuming that you're probably going to be home. So at the moment we've got something as a start time of 10 AM till 9 PM. There's an enable button, disabled if we don't want to run that program. If you go to the left here, then you can pick your zones that you want to have on during this daytime program. So at the moment it's going to turn on those zones between 10 AM and 9 PM. On the right here we have the air conditioning unit. You can have it that it's either going to be off between those times or it's going to be on between those times. So I have it on. This is a very basic program. What you do need to keep in mind is that this way this program is set now is going to operate based on however I've got it set here currently. So if I happen to have this on, I don't know, let's just say it was a cold day today and it was on heating today, if I'm not careful, when this starts tomorrow, this unit's going to start at 10 o'clock on heating with those zones on at whatever temp I had these set on last. So a lot of people don't know that there's extra little things in this that's kind of hidden behind these three dots here. So if we look at the zones, you've got program effect zones, which is turned on, and you can turn that off so the program doesn't affect those either. You tap these three little dots, it expands another whole section of the program within the program. So what I would normally do, typically do, recommend people do, is they tap on this advanced airflow, and this allows me to set these temperatures for these zones, which then allows kind of a reset of however it was used yesterday. So for example, I might have the system on today at 22 in the master and the living room's on 26 and all sorts of things. Because I've turned this on now, when this starts tomorrow at 10 AM, it's going to turn these zones on, but it's going to set these temperatures of these zones to these temperatures, which is kind of resetting it or putting it back to the way I want it to start for the day again. If you wanted to, you can go into advanced time and you can delay or set timers within the timers. So I might have this start at, let's just say 10:30. So now it's going to start at 10 AM till 9 PM, but the living room's not going to start till 10:30 AM. So it's going to start half an hour after all the other ones have started. The same thing applies to your air conditioning unit itself. You have a program effects units, and it has this little advanced unit button here. So you would tap this, and this lets me set that I want the fan speed to be on intelligent auto and the mode to be on cooling. So no matter what happens today, if I have it set on heating today because it was really cold, tomorrow when it starts, it's going to start again at 10 AM. It's going to set the unit to cooling, the fan speed back to intelligent auto, and it's going to set these set points back to that 24 again. So if you're kind of crafty with this and you look at your solar app like I do with mine, I know that my solar by 9:30ish, 10 o'clock at the latest, it's usually producing well above that 9 kilowatts nearly, which means I'm exporting power back to the grid, which you get nothing for anyway. So for me personally, I'd rather the aircon starts at that time, and technically my air conditioning unit is free through for a period of the day, and as the day gets hotter, the air conditioning unit's barely doing any work because it's cooled it down in the cooler part of the day. I then have a second program that might be called nighttime for me, and I have this set at PM 9:05, which runs through till 5 AM. Has my living, master, ensuite, Rachel, music room and the frogs room on. I have my advanced airflow feature turned on. So no matter what, again at 9:05 it's going to reset the living back to its 24. I like to sleep at 20 because I like to be cold. My ensuite doesn't need to be so cold, but I like to keep air going through there. This person likes to be 21, and I like to just keep the music room and the frog room at 24. So if it is a really, really hot night, it's just going to trickle a bit of cool air in there to keep those going. It's the same where it runs every single day of the week, and I want the unit to be on cooling and fan. So as you can see now, we've got two programs. There's a daytime one, starts at 10 AM till 9 PM. The unit switches off. 5 minutes later, it restarts again, resets all these zones to these temperatures, these days, and this mode. It runs through to 5 AM and goes off. So you can make a bunch of those to do different things during the time of the day. Probably another little handy thing to know is a lot of people have tariffs and things like that on their power. So for mine with AGL, usually between 4 PM I think it is and 9 PM, the power usage, what you're charged from AGL is a lot higher. So if you wanted to, you could make this first program here run till 4 PM, and then you have another one that might be called, I don't know, peak mode or whatever you want to call it, and it resets all the temperatures back to a 24 until 9 PM when that passes, and then it starts cooling again very cold. Or else you could have it switch off between 4 and 9 PM to stop the air conditioning unit from running at all, but you've already let it cool down during the day, and that stops you paying higher energy prices within that little time period. So it's a kind of handy thing to do. The next one, if you find that you don't need to be doing this, is you can do something that's called favorites. So a favorite is basically a snapshot or a quick setting without having any times applied to it. So I could have a day one here, which is called day. I set my advanced airflow again for these rooms, and these are all set for 24. So now if I wanted to, I can have this off. Let's just do it anyway. We'll turn off all these zones as if it's off. Now I could be out somewhere or whatever, I could get notified that my house is hot. I can just go into here, there's a daytime setting, bang, it's turned all the zones onto the temps I had them set for. It's put it on cooling, everything, without me pressing a whole bunch of buttons. It's a very quick, kind of a quick action to make something happen. So I could add one as well that's called nighttime, just for the hell of it, to show you, which sets this to 20, this one to 21, this one to 24, and these to 24. So I've got a nighttime one now that's got those settings in it. So if I wanted to, I can tap here and I can just tap nighttime, and as you can see, it's changed the master to 20 to 21, that to 24. Turn the unit on, it's done everything without me having to do a bunch of presses and change it. Sometimes when you know what works, as for me, I know that I want to sleep at 20 and I want the house at 20 during the day or 24. You can just have those snapshots and it gets put back to the way it was all the time without you having a program. So if it was very cold tomorrow and you didn't need to run the aircon, then you don't have to start it. It's up to you. I personally don't use them. Some people do. Then you have a quick timer, so you might have an on timer and an off timer. So I might turn it on and I want this aircon to go off tonight at 11:06 p.m. and it'll bring this little icon up here. You can tap it and it shows you what's happening. I can clear those timers. It's showing me that it's going to go off at 11 p.m. But it's something I don't personally use either because I have programs set up to do all that for me. Favorites, if you don't want to use them anymore, you can just delete that favorite, delete that favorite. Same as your programs, you can delete current program, you're back to zero. The only thing you have to also remember to do with these is just make sure you're in the correct time zone with your date and time, because these will come set to the Adelaide time zone. And if you're wondering why sometimes your programs and things aren't starting at the right times, just double check that that time's correct, which is something that you change in the settings, set date and time. Tap your time zones. We're in Gold Coast, which is Brisbane. As you can see, it's different times for different areas right now. So if it wasn't correct, you'd have a unit starting when you didn't want it to and all sorts of things like that. It's something that should get done when you first set these things up anyway, because their updates and stuff do kind of depend, and the internet connection does kind of depend on you having that time zone and stuff set correctly. So that's a quick little thing on the programs. Hope that helps you out, and play around with it. See ya.